Maybe you like to play VR and maybe you like to use it for working out or for exercising, and you're looking for some way to really kind of give your exercise and your VR session an extra oomph. You're looking to add some resistance to it. Look no further than these arm weights. Look at that. You feel a little bit like Iron Man with the armor on here. These things, they work on the left and the right, are about 3.5 pounds a piece. These weights are about 3.5 pounds a piece, and they are adjustable. They come on with velcro straps. I'll show you how to put them on in a second. They're fairly comfortable, not too bad. And best of all, they work with controllers. So I have my wrist control, my wrist strap here. It holds on, plenty of space for the wrist strap. I can go ahead and I can play just fine. And I have the weight there. You put one on each arm, obviously, and then you go ahead. You can then do your saber games. You can do your boxing games. Just holding these things up, even while I'm talking to you, you can feel the burn. You can feel the muscle working to kind of keep this up in the air. So the way these things work is they have a bunch of metal plates in them. And you can kind of see that right in the video there. And you can open up the end. This is the end that goes up on the upper part of your arm. And you can pull out these metal weights. If you want to change the weight of the armband, maybe it's too heavy when you first get it, you say, oh, I got to take that down a little bit. Take a couple weights out on each side, and you go ahead and you just leave it like that. So then it's a lighter weight. Once you work up a little bit, you can just add a weight. This Velcro strap here is actually very, very tough. Remember, they're on your arm like this, so those weights are not falling out. They are secure. I've never had a weight even come close to falling out. They are solid in there. They are kept solid. They don't shift. They stay very, very still. The way you keep this thing on is two different Velcro straps. There's a Velcro strap here, and you tighten it around your wrist. There's another Velcro strap here on your upper arm, and that also goes ahead and tightens, and you can kind of pull that tight. I'll show you how to put them on in a second. They do interfere a little bit with my watch, but if I push them up a little bit and I tighten them well, I can actually go ahead and wear my fitness watch so I can track my heartbeat and my pulse and all those things while I'm actually wearing this, and it's actually not too bad. Here's how you put them on. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Usually I put this on my knee, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here. So you just kind of put you kind of put your arm out, and you're gonna take your wrist strap. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. Here's how you put them on. I'm gonna go ahead and use my knee as kind of a base. I put it on my knee, I just put my wrist strap on, and I kind of wrap it around like this. Now, what I typically will do is I do the back one first to kind of get the latch in there. Here's how you put them on. I'm using I'm kind of resting this on my knee. I put this strap through initially, just kind of have it there. But I can put my hand in, and then I can pull it tight. And there's Velcro to keep it in place. Then, once I have it in place, I use the wrist strap, and the same idea. I take this, I pull it very, very tight, and I strap it on the back, and there we go. Now it's in place. I tend to put the weights on the back, on the outside of the arm, and I keep the straps on the inside of my arm. That way I can kind of adjust it, I can kind of reach it and pull it tighter if I have to. This is elastic. Again, it has not worn out. It's been pretty solid. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Same with the wrist. It's a little less elasticy, but it is a solid Velcro. And there it is. Feels kind of cool to have it on. Feels like you're wearing armor almost. Once you've worked out, taking them off is just as easy. You just go ahead and unstrap the wrist, and then unstrap the arm, and kind of just slide your hand out, and there you go. These are kind of nice because they do wrap up. They kind of hold in the hand. They fit in the hand there, and you can do whatever you want to with them. Go store them next to all of your other VR equipment. I've had these for about a year now, and they've held up. They almost look brand new. I use them probably 3 or 4 times a week. I don't use them every single time, but I use them 3 or 4 times a week, and I've been working out for at least a year's worth of VR. Again, mostly VR sessions, and they work great. I have taken them for walks. I've gone outside with them. They do get a little warm because it's a big thing. It's a big, heavy, it was a neoprene back and big, heavy weights. They get a little warm on the arms if you go outside, but I've been fine with VR. I don't have very sweaty arms, and they've worked out pretty well.